Hey, what's up, guys? Sorry about the noise in the background. Humidifier running. Just come back from my 2-week vacation in Spain, in the south of Spain, actually, Andalusia. And I was over there with my wife and my cousin. They helped me to help us. He drove us all over the place. I wanted to thank you very much, by the way, Marco, my cousin, which is actually more like a brother to me. And we went in different towns. All the south of Spain is beautiful, different scenarios. Food is amazing. Full schedule, a little weird, but you gotta come super. They got the tapas, which I love. I'm not a big wine drinker, but the few times I had wine over there, it's a glass or two, was really good actually. Beer is fantastic. Cruzcampo, of course. Alhambra. The other beers, tapas, all kind of tapas. You know, we must start. You know, they got magnificent cheese and hams and other stuff. That being said, we've been in Sevilla, Granada, Tarifa, Cordoba, Osuna. And that's it. Couple of days, and you need like in every big town you have to be 2 days to 2 3 days in Granada, 2 3 days in Sevilla, Tarifa, which is by the sea, by the way, between 13 kilometers from Morocco, pretty much. It's more like a resort place, windsurfing, kite surfing, so that was more like a way to relax. The temperature was actually very nice. We went from minimum of 80s to up to 90s, and overnight it was like 75, the coldest we have. Of course, as you can hear, I have a cold, because over here the temperature went down. My luck. That being said, I don't want to waste too much of your time. I show you my toy, not only toy haul, so stay tuned. If you don't like toy, I do apologize. That's something I talk on my channel. Alright guys, so I'm not using my tripod, actually on my foot. I'm gonna try to film as much as possible and the best way. Alright, here we go. So, Sevilla. We went to this store called Overtime. It's more like a resale shop. They have a little bit of everything, not that much of a collectible, but I found an Argan Boy, which is a knockoff, actually more like an homemade version of the Playmobil made in Spain. I think because they have a better articulation, if you will, and they're mostly military stuff, cowboy, Indians, other stuff. They're the one I remember having. And I bought this one because when I was a kid, I used to go in Spain many times, and I remember buying this one, and they were dirty cheap compared to the Playmobil. This one specifically is supposed to be British. It has a flag on the helmet, and it appears to be a Sterling machine gun. However, Lico shop, they're also in Instagram and Facebook. I bought this, there seems to be a military modern pattern, digital pattern for the Spanish army. The label looks military, but inside says Corte Inglés, which is more like a Sears store. So, a commercial version of it? I don't know. That being said, it has a padded shoulder, really nice pouches. Kind of remind me an ACU, an American ACU. And I really like the camo. Really effective, I have to say. They have several different military stuff. I didn't think about buying it. It would be like a collectible stuff for some of my friends here, but I didn't think about it, honestly. Let me see. Let's go from when I was in Sevilla. I had the chance to meet a good friend of mine called Javier, better known as El Dragón Dorado on YouTube. And we exchanged some presents. And we have a night together, a couple of drinks, good dinner. And of course, we talk about toys. He gifted me one of his books. Of course, it's about the Spanish toys between the 70s and 80s. We got Playmobiles, Argan Boy, Madelman, a Gaper Man, which is Action Man, pretty much their own version. And really cool dude on YouTube. If you have a chance to go check it out, El Dragón Dorado. He also gifted me some prints. These one can be glued to cardboard, thick cardboard. You can make like a display. This one is more like, if you will, like an old advertising from Master from Spain. I will go on a frame. And we got some stickers. They are like they were like commercial sticker. I think they were in Spain, if I recall correctly, of Master Universe, of course. Why not? He also gave me something that one of his friends sent him. Those are mini Master Universe boxes, actually. Really cool. They will look good in my collection. We got Grayskull, Snake Mountain, and Eternia, which I don't have. Apparently, the guy in Sevilla said he had at one point an Eternia, which I doubt about it. And he sold it for $500. Seems like I wasn't lucky enough. I bought from Javier this series of little toys. I don't recall the company makes them, but they're from the 90s. These they normally got in Spain. They used to sell little toys at the newsagents and candy store and or sorry, bakeries. This one, like I said, it should be the entire set. I'm not sure about it, but you got horror Majority of them are horror. You got a vampires, a vampire, well, Dracula. No, actually, sorry, that's the Ghost of the Opera, The Fly, the Ancient Notre Dame. I don't know why they got a Planet of the Apes, guys. A Devil, which is actually really cool. The details are really good on these guys. The Bruja, the Witch. Like I said, really good detail. Dracula, and of course my preferred one. I should have bought 2 of these. The Grim Reaper of the Death. Nothing much. I had a really good time with Javier, and I'd like to thank him if he's watching this video. He also sent me to this really good museum in Osuna called Regreso a la Infancia. It's a really cool museum about Spanish toy in general, but not only. I mean, the Spanish toy in Spain, I think it's like from the 50s, if not before, till nowadays. Really worth it. The ticket is like $2.50, and funny enough, it's one of the places, Osuna, where they filmed much of the Game of Thrones. We actually saw the arena of the 5th season. That being said, I might be able to add some footage or something that I did over there. If not, I do apologize. Now, we went to Cordoba, beautiful city, as Sevilla, and we tried to find a little store that I found online. I did some research this time. I prepared myself. I'm gonna do the same next time I go to Italy. And the store was called Te Acuerdas. It's like, again, thrift store, not thrift store, more like a resale store. They do they have a Facebook page, a web page, and so forth. The place was about to close at 2 o'clock, and we got there at 1:55. The owner was really nice, the dueño, or the owner in Spanish, to keep it open for us and not pushing the high risk and everything. I felt bad, and we didn't spend too much time. I kind of regret it because there was so much stuff to dig around, comics and other stuff, but oh well. I consider myself lucky to find a place, and I show you what we got there. So, I was looking for variants, French or Spanish variants of Master Universe. They're not amazing, complete, or in amazing shape, but they were super cheap and I couldn't pass it. So we have Roboto, French Roboto, Spanish Clawful, and we don't know yet what is this. I mean, it's a Skeletor, yeah, I know, but we don't know what kind is it and what country. Then we have a Galaxy Warrior, I think it's called. Then we got Mantenna, Ramen, which the previous owner thought about was funny to paint it. I didn't notice that, but oh well. A Burger King 2000X Skeletor, and a super cool, then again give me super bootleg Mr. T or PA Baracus, or whatever you want to call it, depending on the country you live. And a 1971 Dune Buggy Matchbox. Beat up, but really cool. He had actually a bunch of these. Let me focus for a second. Okay, so like I said, we went back to Sevilla a couple of times. As you can see, we stationed them twice, and I went to the Corte Inglés, which is like a Sears store, and I found some CDs on sale. As you can see, we got Motorhead, Ace of Spades, Bomber, and No Sleep Till Hammersmith, sorry, and Megadeth, Rest in Peace, and So Far So Good So What. No, sorry, Peace Sells, but I was buying there. $5 each. I couldn't pass it. Now we're in Sevilla. We find with totally luck, we walk by a comic store. Comic store nowadays are more like a bookstore, if you ask me. I'm not a big fan, but they have a pile of old comics, dirty cheap comics, and fun enough, they have a Spider-Man, because I'm always asking for El Castigador. That's how they call the Punisher in Spain. And I have 2 issues with him. One actually is pretty cool. I might end up being in a frame. I really like it, this one. I think they're 86, 87. They also have a Funko. Yeah, I know, it looks familiar. A Funko Punisher, which I have already regular version. But this one, as you can see, the sticker is different. That's normal European sticker. So I couldn't pass it. They're imported from Germany, I believe. My cousin brought me these magazines. It's called Mundo Master. It's a Spanish fanzine about Master Universe, and not only. Really cool. I'd like to thank him for that. I found a Airsoft magazine, with the an article about AK-47, and also really interesting about reenacting Polish World War II units. Really interesting, actually. I didn't know that people was interested in something like that in Spain. I went to a couple of comic stores. I found this Salvaje Vengadores. I don't know in English what will be translated. It's a new version of Avengers, but with Punisher, Wolverine, Elektra, I believe it is, and Conan the Barbarian, actually. I don't recall this guy. And Venom. Really weird. I bought one. I might up buying English version. Really nice comic. Really interesting story. They have a Punisher keychain. I had to buy it. You know, I'm a sucker for the Punisher. What else we got? Yes. In Sevilla, there was also a bookstore about this book about guns. I told you there was something about guns. Really basic, a coffee table book. Picture very nice, information very minimals. There's a few mistakes as far as some pictures, but there is actually, again, I want to repeat myself, pictures of gun that I don't have in my collection as far informations. So, you know, why not? That was $7. We went to, I think it was Sevilla, I don't remember. But anyway, I found some Hot Wheels. They're normally very expensive over there. I found these two at the Toras. Yes, they still have Toras. And they're Caminos. I do have them in a regular version. These are smaller packaging, as you can see. That's from European market, and I bought it. Yeah, whatever. In Tarifa, where we're stationed, I decided to go ahead and buy from a local, they have a little flea market, local guy, custom made actually. Tercio is a member of the Tercio, which is the Spanish for a legion. It's really customized, as you can see, and I really like it. I don't collect Playmobil, but I thought it was pretty cool. Let me see if I forgot something. In Granada, I purchased some. Let me see what I got here. Yes, I found this in a toy store. It's very old actually. Dragon makes kit, Moby model kits. This one specifically is the number 2 of the AK-4774 family. As you can see, they got all the possible variants, including machine gun, sniper rifle, and even a Type 68, which has nothing to do with an AK. I mean, except for the magazine. And an M76, which is a sniper rifle in 8mm, as you can know. But anyway, I really like it, and it's so super cheap. I think it was like $8. It's actually pretty much vintage, if you will. What else? Last but not least, in Granada, I found these 3 guys over here. They're called Loyal Subjects. It's a company that make small Master Universe guy. I couldn't find this one over here, and I have actually 4 that I need. The last one I completely forgot about picking up. It was Merman. These 2 I have already in one version, but the color is different. So, but the price actually wasn't too bad with the rate of change. Nothing much. I think I did pretty good. I would like to close the video saying if you have a chance, go to Spain. It's beautiful. The rate of change is, I think, last time I checked, is $200 is 184 euro, which is not horrible. Life is very cheap over there. Depend where you go, of course. If you gotta know where to go. You know, you gotta think about the salary over there are lower than here. So I think it's worth it. It's beautiful people, beautiful food, and everything. That being said, thank you very much. Thank you very much for watching. I hope I didn't bother you with this video, and I'll see you soon.